free drinking and taking the lovely air in Hillarious. We're so happy you are here to see our next comic tonight. She's a proud veteran of the United States Army. She's also a comedian who's interviewed over 1,100 comedians, including Sinbad, Cheech and Chong, so many others. Make some noise, Las Vegas, for Linda Marcus Smith. Let her hear it.
Hi, everybody. I'm so glad to be here. I'm a boomer, and I have no problems whatsoever. Nothing. I've been aging, though. Anybody getting older up in here? Anybody? Yeah, I've been aging. I had a birthday. Usually I get an applause for getting older. It's all right. I got older, yeah. I had a birthday. I turned 21 again. 21 times 3 plus none of your business. Yeah, I'm getting older. I love messing with people from the the east side of the country. Anybody from New York? Nobody? I love messing with New Yorkers. I love to tell them, I come from the Upper West Side. And they're like, no, you don't. And I go, oh, not the good one. I come from the Upper West Side of the map, Oregon. Yeah, Loserville. A little town nobody's heard of in the news at all. Portland? No. My town's now a punchline. Do you know Portland claims that I'm the best export? Yeah, they do. I had to beat up Tanya Harding and D.B. Cooper for that title. It's a bitch. Yeah. I've been getting older and I started comedy in my hometown of Portland. And I'm telling you, the young comics there wanted nothing to do with an old lady telling jokes. Can you believe it? So as a boomer, I know how to get even. So I did this. I got down on the ground, so you in the back can see. I got down on the ground, and you gonna ignore me? Oh, hell no. I start doing sit-ups. You're gonna ignore me? I'll do this all day. I can do this when I'm washing dishes, having sex, washing dishes while I'm having sex. Do this all day. Finally, those young comics that wanted nothing to do with me telling jokes started coming in. They were out smoking. I can make comics disappear. It was like magic. They came back in and they started filming me. This was filming in 1951, folks. They started filming me, and the film went viral. It went to New York City, and I got invited to New York City to do comedy there. And that's why you guys get to put up with me tonight, because of my haters. So basically, what I'm saying is, if you have haters, just stay in your own lane, and your haters will elevate your game. How do you like that? An old lady with a takeaway, and the takeaway has nothing to do with an ambulance. Yeah. Since I'm so old, it's really hard doing comedy. Wait, I have that wrong, because I'm so hot, right, sir? He touched me. Precious moments, okay. Yeah. I had to go start dating because I don't want to deprive the men of me. So I've been on all the apps, because I had to help myself. I had to get noticed. I love attention from men. So I got on all the apps, and it was a nightmare. I'm old. I'm forgetful. I don't know who Tim is. I don't remember what he said about his life. I don't. So I started doing it like a game. And I invited 3 men to meet me at a bar. And I said, we're going to have a revival of the old dating game. Anybody remember that? So I lined up my 3 men and I said, hey, you want a piece of me? I didn't mean it figuratively. Anyway, that came out awkward. I said, if you'd like to have a date, I need you to complete this sentence. So here's the sentence I said, if I could date you, I would. So the first guy, I said, hey, contestant number 1, if you could date me, finish the sentence. If you could date me, you would. And he said, if I could date you, I would say you're from the Civil War era. And I said, well, we can reenact something. But I just don't know how civil it's going to be. Contestant number 2. If you could date me, you would finish this sentence. And he said, well, if I could date you, I would say you're from when the earth cooled. Wrong era. I said, didn't you hear the beginning of my comedy? I'm too hot, the earth would never have cooled. I said, laughing way too much at that. I'm kidding. Anyway, so the third guy, he had a real good chance of being the winner because the other two lost out. I said, contestant number 3, you know the drill. If you could date me, you would. And he said, if I could date you, first of all, what I would do is thank you for your service. I was like, wow, he got my heart. He knows that I was in the military. Any veterans? Clap it up. I pegged you for the military. Thank you so much, you guys. He said, if I could date you, I first of all want to thank you for your service. And I said, wow, you know that I served in the military? And he said, no, I know that you served at the First Supper. And y'all probably think, wow, that got me depressed or sad. No, I'm used to backward compliments. I'm old as the hills. Yeah, I don't mind. You know, as a boomer, we get kind of jaded, you know. We get cold, and we get told we're cold, but we're not. We've just been through a lot. Do you know how many times us boomers have been told that coffee is good for you, bad for you, good for you, bad, and chocolate? After a while, nothing phases you. I get a lot of strange compliments, though. Like, for instance, I have a relationship with a barista in Portland, Oregon still, and I'm not even living there because of his compliments. I went in there and he said, Linda, you look so good for your age. I said, well, you look great for a dropout from the hair club for men. You gotta get even. Another time he says, you look like you're aging backwards today. Aging backwards? Now I have something in common with Benjamin Button. Who'd have thought? On a rainy, windy day, this barista, I'll call him Jim because that was his name, he says to me, Linda, you today, on this rainy, windy day in Portland, which is basically every day, he said, today you look just like Marilyn. I was like, wow, she's amazing. I love her. So I Googled her. If she was lucky enough to be my ripe old age, I look way hotter, right, sir? He said, no, not Marilyn Manson, Marilyn Monroe, Marilyn Manson. I was like, Marilyn Manson. You don't get fazed by the crazy compliments. You don't. In fact, people always say to me, Linda, why are you going by 3 names? What are you, some kind of diva? I don't go by 3 names because I'm a diva. Look at me. I'm just me. I go by 3 names because I'm so old. I'm still pissed about John Wilkes Booth. I know. He makes me so mad because he was in the theater that day that President Lincoln was shot. He was in there because he was an actor. And as an actor, he got famous with 1 headshot. I know. It blows my mind too, you guys. And I'm a boomer and nothing's supposed to faze me. Yeah. Well, I just want to let you know that I did have that one joke with the takeaway. That when your haters are hating on you, just stay in your own lane and it's all going to work out great. They're actually going to help elevate your game. And anytime, just want to remind you, anytime you have a takeaway from a boomer, and a boomer has a takeaway that has nothing to do with an ambulance or dialing 911 or getting new Depends, that's a good darn day, you guys. I'm Linda Marcus Smith.
Linda Marcus Smith, right here in Las Vegas. Yes. Fantastic. I can confidently say in the entire history of our show, she is the only comic to ever do a sit-up on stage. And both of them was actually physically capable of doing it, by the way. So make some noise for one more time for Linda Martin Smith. Fantastic. All right, we'll keep it rolling. Our next comic on the stage, a national touring headliner. He's been a headliner recently at Las Vegas, Planet Hollywood, star of WrestleMania. Make some noise for Mike Krasner. Let him hear it, Las Vegas.
Keep it going for John Hilder, everybody. Winston, the old bitch.
Say that again. First part when you talk about I make.